it is Shay Toya, and so today we are going to be talking about ways on how to get rid of mom guilt. And the truth is, it's a real thing. And it's something that possibly all of us working moms go through, as working for ourselves and developing a career as an entrepreneur. So I just thought, it's something that I've even gone through, and I'm sure anybody else who's fighting for their dreams, even if they're not going to become an entrepreneur, um, if you have a job or, working in corporate America, I'm sure it's something that you're currently going through. So I just thought today we'd go through ways on how to decrease mom guilt. And then also, I just wanted to say it is Wednesday. It's hump day. Hopefully you guys are having an amazing week. I know I am. Today is supposed to be windy. It's supposed to be kind of chilly. I guess chilly in Las Vegas. About 67 degrees, which is cold to me. But I'm originally from here, so. So as I said, today we are going to be going over how to get rid of mom guilt. And if you're going through mom guilt, it's super normal. And as moms, we deserve to be successful just as much as our husbands. And then also, it helps to have someone possibly in the journey with you. I know me and my fiance Kevin, we are in the journey every day together, building a business, which is amazing. It's amazing to be on the daily grind together. And, of course, we want to provide our children with the best lives. A lot of times we possibly have people in our lives saying, hey, you're not spending enough time with your kids, or, just judging us because we are focused on building a business, which is amazing. And guess what? Because I'm working so hard and because Kevin's working so hard, we're about to provide David with a life that, we've never even had before, and he's never going to have to struggle. That's our goal. And why I never understood, I'm going to work so hard so when David, starts into the working force, he has a head start in life. To me, that's super important. Why should he start at the bottom? Being at the bottom is, it's hard. And for me to create generational wealth, it starts with myself, and then to be able to provide it to David, where he does not have to worry. And he can just go and he actually has the correct corrections or the connections, and he knows exactly what is it that he needs to do because we provided him that role model. And so, so we all struggle wanting to make sure that we are a good mom, and the truth is, we are worth it. We are worth our goals. We are worth, becoming successful, becoming whatever it is that you want to do with your life. And then to me, the answer is that it is worth it. We're fighting for my dreams for the next 3 to 5 years, so David could have whatever he wants in life. Yes, we might have to miss some parties. We might have to work super hard at this time. And honestly, I'm working from home, and I actually get to spend a lot of time with David. So yeah, that mom guilt might be there, but at the same time, I am spending a lot of time with David just because I am home, and I think it's amazing. We have to start at the bottom, which is awesome, and we're learning, different things because of starting at the bottom. I look forward to having the opportunity to travel around the world with David, going to Italy, going to locations that I've never been. I've only been to the U.S. and Mexico. So, having him go overseas to Italy, to Australia, to places that I've never been, that possibly my mom, my parents couldn't give me. And I'm just super excited about it. So here are some ways to get over that mom guilt, which is super real. So the first tip is to involve your children in your goals and dreams. And with having a 1-year-old, this might be a little hard for me at this moment. But as my son gets older, we're going to have discussions on what is it that he wants, in life. And then also, talking to him about my dreams and goals. And then also, letting him know, hey, mommy's working today. Once I hit this goal, we're going to go out for ice cream. And that way it kind of excites him for me to accomplish what I want to accomplish. If there's a trip that our company is currently doing, letting him know about the trip and letting him know, if we hit our goals, we're going to Florida, we're going to Disney World, or whatever it is that, we're currently fighting for. Um, and then also that way they're rooting for you and they're excited with you, which is awesome. And they can make sure, hold you accountable. Our children are our best accountability because we don't want to let them down. And then another thing is don't do it alone. If you can afford a nanny, if you can afford somebody to come in and clean the house, do laundry. Right now we have somebody that comes in once a month and helps us clean up. As we build a successful business, we'll increase that. But for right now it's once a month. So if you can afford someone to possibly come in once a week or whatever it is to help you do that. If you possibly can't, if you have a support team for your family, that helps. Luckily, I have a great mom and a mother-in-law who anytime I need something or ask for help, they're there. So making sure you don't be afraid to say, ask for help when needed. It's super important. And then also me and Kevin, we're our own support team. It's nice to have somebody that's possibly building, having the same goals and aspirations that I do, because he understands the pain that comes with building a business, and he understands, what it takes to build a business. So I do think it helps with, having that mom guilt, having someone that's there to support you. And then also making sure that you are scheduling a time with your children is super important. If it's 45 minutes a day, an hour a day, that small amount of time your children are going to, they're going to be grateful for it. That small amount of time that you schedule for your kids. And making sure when you're spending that quality time with your children, your phones are down, your laptop is down, no business. This is the time that you're spending quality time with your children, and people will understand that. Your team, the people that you're currently working with, will understand that it's important for you to spend that quality time with your kids as well. Usually I have an hour a day with David, and usually that we're playing with trucks or doing whatever it is that he is, that he needs, that quality time of mine, that making sure that he's getting that attention he needs. And then also, honestly, I'm with David almost 24 hours a day. Being able to be on appointments from home helps my situation as well, and maybe it'll help yours as well. Another point I wanted to point is focus on what you can do and not what you can't. There is going to be things that you possibly can't do, and that's okay. Say no to the things that don't get you closer to your goals in your business and towards what you want with your family. Saying no to something that could possibly get you quicker to what is it that you want in your life is what you want to do. And then also learn to take credit for your accomplishments and your team. Also, if your team, of course, if your team does it, you want to say great job to your team. But your small wins that you do, take credit for it. Let your kids know what is it that you did, so they're excited as well. And this is also going to, they say the more you see yourself as a confident, successful businesswoman, the more qualities these will rub off your children. They say, there's a Harvard study that says that adult women whose work or are entrepreneurs are actually, they usually better perform and make more money than those who have stay-at-home moms. And I apologize, and that is about 23%. 23% of people who have working parents are going to make more money and perform better than those people who have possibly stay-at-home moms. So that's a great status of, showing that quality to your children of being hard workers. And then also, don't compare yourself to others, to other women, to other moms, to other people who are successful. With social media, this is super easy to do. Some of us are in different journeys. Some of us have come from different backgrounds. Some of us, it takes longer for us to accomplish our goals. But the truth is, don't compare yourself to others. And I feel like a lot of times, what kind of brings us down is comparing yourselves to other moms who possibly, from the outside, it looks like they've had it easier. But the truth is, a lot of us that we go through struggles and obstacles that people don't see. So don't compare yourselves to others. And then also, don't listen to the naysayers. Don't listen to people that are saying, bringing you down or saying that you're doing the wrong thing. You know personally what's best for your children, and what the rules and how is it that you want to raise your kids. So that's very important. And then also, when it comes, you'll be becoming an entrepreneur. You will actually be providing your children, with sharing them life lessons that you possibly have learned. Involving them in your day. Your kids are going to benefit from it a whole lot. With accomplishing your goals and dreams, your kids will instill confidence. Um, they will, have discipline. They will have commitment. They'll have a great positive attitude, and a whole lot more. And then also, I think it's very important to, I love seeing those videos of your kids doing affirmations. As soon as David's old enough to start, communicating with us, I'm going to start having him say affirmations that could help him have that confidence level, that, pretty much help him have that head start of all the other kids, and that I guess that edge of other people. And then also, don't deny yourself of the opportunity. Fulfilling your career, fulfilling your goals and dreams are super important. And there's no reason as a woman to feel guilty of conquering your dreams and goals. This is something that you want to do with your life, and that's okay, and you should. You should do something that, be what you want to do. Like, our kids aren't reasons of not accomplishing the goals. And yeah, it might have some obstacles becoming an entrepreneur, but, I think that it's going to be so worth it when you're able to take your kids to the Bahamas, or take them to whatever it is that you wanted to do that you didn't do as a child. And then lastly, remember, your kids learn from example. They're watching you. They're watching you be successful, or they're watching you do things that you say you're going to do and you don't accomplish them. And there is other communities on Facebook or around your local cities that could possibly help you have that support of other moms who are also going through what it is that you're going through. It's great that I'm actually part of with our company, we have a support team, and then also to have my coaches. They have kids. They have 5 kids, and then watching them become successful even with children. Anything is possible. You just have to be able to work hard. And with children, you might just have to be a little bit more focused, but it is possible. Again, my name is Shay Toya, and I feel like I'm losing my voice. But you guys have an amazing day, and I will talk to you.